Here we are. Top of the morning. Listen, this is Supersonic Morning Momentum with Jared Walker. And today is the day that you woke up, fam. If you hear my voice, you woke up. And not only did you wake up, but you woke up with purpose. Listen, whether you woke up on purpose or not, you still woke up with purpose attached to your life. I would go as far as say it's a sign in your life. And my question to you is, are you willing to unmute yourself today? Look, I know, listen, it's early. It's early. It's early, but here you are. You woke up with something in you that needed to get out of you. Otherwise, this day won't be complete. Now, how intentional do we have to be about the things that we are great at? Not very. But it definitely takes a lot of intention and effort to develop that which we are meant to be great at. It takes time, it takes consistency, and look, it takes connections. It takes people. It takes others outside of ourselves to water us. It takes others outside of ourselves to help cultivate and captivate and create the things that are inside of us that need to come out, because you meant to bear fruit, fam. So if you alive on this day and you woke up and you got life in your body, then I'm gonna need you to get your mind right and get focused on the facts of what's in front of you, not the things that's coming your way. Listen, that's it's inevitable. We're gonna have challenges that come our way. We're gonna have obstacles that come our way. I'm talking about that which is inside of you that is seeking that which you are meant to get to, the things you are meant to do. I'm not speaking in vagueness. I'm not speaking in possibilities of, well, hypothetically. No, I'm talking about, fam, you know you're gonna have some troubles today. You know you're going to end this day at some point having overcome some form of challenge. Why not go about that thing anticipating and expecting it? Setting your vibe right. It's your values, your intentions, your beliefs, and your expectations. Looking at everything as if, you know what? If we can't vibe together, we can't thrive together. Well, this is what this is about. See, if I can't vibe with that which is in front of me, then it ain't got nothing to do with me. It's either helping to adjust your values, intentions, beliefs, and expectations, or it's distracting you from them. Which one is it? Are you going to be attentive? Are you going to be intentional? Are you going to be insightful? Are you going to be wise? I was just reading this morning about how those who are wise, it says a wise man is commended according to his good sense. And it's like, man, but one who is twisted in mind is despised. It's like, okay, so if I'm wise, or, after I've gone through the things that I've gone through in life, that has produced me with perspective. So because I understand the situation a little bit more than the person that is just now entering into it, I am perceived as the one who has insight or good sense. Oh, this is why I need to unmute myself. Because if you unmute yourself, this is how you are to put to use that which you didn't even ask for. You know what, the thing I told you were walking towards and aiming towards and moving in the direction of, well, you didn't ask for it, but it was for you. Why? Because God put you in position to be able to receive and achieve that which you are meant to do, whether you do or you don't believe. So what's that mean? What that means is, fam, there are things you got inside of you right now, based off of everything that you've accumulated after going through every challenge you've overcome. Every time you overcame something in your life, you walked away with possibly a scar, which is proof that you suffered. It's evidence you suffered. Some people need to see that, by the way. Some people need to see that you get it. They need to see that you understand them. They need to see that you got scars where they got wounds. Some people need to see that it's right there in front of them, that they not the only one. Some people need to see that you are not somebody that's just telling them what they should and shouldn't do. Some people need to see and feel that they're not being judged, that they're not being condemned. They need to see so that they can believe exactly what it is that you're trying to give them so that they can receive. What is it that they need to see? They need to see that you outlasted something that they thought was going to take them out. You still here. You show them your scars. That's proof and evidence, yeah, that you suffered, but also that their wounds can be healed because you lasted. You made it through. I genuinely believe that half the things that we go through in life are not going to make sense. They just not. Because if we have this preconceived notion that we got everything figured out, we the ones fooling us anyways. But if you know 100% for sure that the purposes that are inside of you are like seeds and fruits, and it takes time for those seeds to grow, it takes time for those seeds to become what it is they are meant to be, that means that you understand that there is a multiplicity of fruit inside of you. And when I talk about fruit, we're talking about full results understood in time. It takes time to recognize and understand the fruit that's inside of you, but it also takes a mission to be understood. You got to go about that thing the right way. You can't look at this stuff and act like, man, it's going to take me out. Man, bump that. Get your mind right. You ain't got to be concerned with what's going to happen. You have to be concerned with what you're going to do. You got to make your mind up before you make your bed up every day. Look, I say this. I genuinely believe that if you count it all joy when going through various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces patience, and you allow patience to have its full work, therefore you be perfect and completely lacking nothing. That's the key. But if you're not looking at things appropriately, then you are setting yourself up for failure, and that's because of false belief. Look, the truth will set you free, fam, but a lie will set you up. And if we hold fast to these lies that are literally setting us up, not recognizing and realizing, hey, this is a gift. This is an opportunity. This is, oh man, this it's a gem. But it's a mine. And I got to go through this cave. It's dark in there and it don't feel good. It's uncomfortable and all of that. But guess what? Once you make it to the other side, once you get in, and you start opening up your eyes because you ain't new to this, you true to this, and you start seeing all the value that's available to you, get it while you can, because you're gonna need it when you find yourself in front of the person that needs it from you. And then when you show up and you ain't empty-handed, that's because you took advantage of the opportunities that were presented to you, just like the ones that are gonna come into your way today. So the real question is, how valuable are you willing to be? How intentional are you willing to be about going through everything that you are going through while acquiring everything that is owed to you? You wouldn't be in them situations if it wasn't nothing there for you, fam. And if you put yourself in a situation you have no business being in, then remove yourself. Sometimes that's just a matter of unmuting yourself. Tell somebody like, listen, I'm sorry. This just ain't for me. And if you got yourself entangled into a situation you can't just easily get yourself out of, then you need to open up your mouth for real, and unmute yourself and get the help that you need. But when it comes to the things that I just didn't see it coming, well, guess what? It came, and you have arrived at your destination. Now, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to be intentional about that which is in front of you and acquire and ascertain and get an understanding of, so that you can walk away with the insight, perspective, and wisdom that you will need? Whether it's for you or somebody else, or are you going to allow yourself to be fooled into believing another lie, thinking this is it? It's too much. This is overwhelming. I can't take this. You said that how many times ago? You said you couldn't take it, but you're still here. You said it was too much, but you never faltered. You never fell and not got back up. You still standing, fam. And you talking about it's too much. Stop thinking that way. It doesn't serve you or anybody that it's meant for. Yeah, there are things you go through that's meant for somebody else to get through. That's why you still here. And with that being said, I want to make sure I love this joint right here. Ooh. If you understand that you can make it through, it's because of what you've already been through. You're not making this stuff up in your head. You know that you got this. Why? Because you're still here. You're still here, fam. And because you're still here, you got an opportunity to persevere. Don't allow yourself to believe the lies that you know do not believe you. They believe that you can do things. That's why they try to stop you. But you got to believe and understand that you have nothing holding you back but you. Get focused, stay there, and remember, you got this, fam. Much love. Catch y'all later. And thank you for showing up to this supersonic morning momentum. I hope this was helpful. Y'all take care.